Amara was a curious spirit who never quite fit into the mold that society had set for her. Growing up in the coastal town of Soloria, she often found solace in the serenades of the ocean waves and the whispers carried by the coastal winds. It was on one such breezy afternoon, as she wandered along the rocky cliffs, that her eyes caught sight of a figure looming at the edge. That figure was Leo, an enigmatic artist who had recently moved into the old lighthouse. With paint-splattered jeans and a sketchbook always in hand, his presence had quickly stirred the curiosity of the townsfolk. However, Amara and Leo's first meeting was anything but ordinary. That day, as she approached him, Leo was engrossed in capturing the tumultuous sea in his sketchbook. The wind suddenly picked up, tearing a page from his grasp and sending it fluttering towards Amara. She caught it with ease, a quick smile flashing across her lips as she handed it back. Their eyes met for a split second, but the connection was instant and intense. "Thank you," he murmured, his voice barely audible over the crashing waves. Over the weeks that followed, Amara and Leo's paths intertwined more frequently. They shared moments of silence watching the sunset, exchanged thoughts on art and literature, and delved into secrets they hadn't shared with another soul. Amara learned of Leo's struggles with self-doubt, his turbulent past, and the fears that haunted him. In turn, Leo discovered Amara's longing for freedom, her aversion to the constraints of her upbringing, and her dream of exploring the world beyond Soloria. Their bond grew deeper, with every shared laughter and every comforting word exchanged. But the world, as it often does, began to intrude on their haven. Gossip spread about their closeness, and Amara's conservative family disapproved of her growing relationship with the reclusive artist. Tensions rose and ultimatums were given. One stormy night, Leo decided that they had to make a choice. "Meet me at the lighthouse," he whispered into her ear after a particularly heated argument with her parents. "Let's leave this place behind and chase the world we dream of." Amara's heart raced, torn between the love she felt and the life she had known. As she stood before her bedroom mirror, the rain pattering against the window pane, she saw two paths before her. One led to safety and familiarity, the other to uncertainty, but with the promise of passion and adventure. Taking a deep breath, she made her decision. With trembling hands, she packed a small bag, threw on her raincoat, and slipped out into the night. The lighthouse, bathed in the eerie glow of the storm, stood as a beacon of hope. Leo was there, drenched but determined. "Are you ready?" he asked, extending his hand. Without a word, Amara took it, feeling a rush of warmth amidst the cold rain. They ventured into the unknown together, facing trials and tribulations, but always finding solace in each other's arms. The world was vast, and their journey was filled with both hardship and beauty. Leo's art began to be celebrated, while Amara's spirit of exploration led them to places they had only dreamed of. Years passed, but the whispers of Soloria's coast never faded from their hearts. Every so often, they would return to that little town, visiting the old lighthouse and reminiscing about the origin of their journey. Their love, once a quiet whisper among crashing waves, had grown into a symphony of shared dreams and undying devotion. And so, in the echoes of their hearts, they always found their way back to each other, no matter where the tides of life took them.